good evening, and welcome to another, well, it's not an episode, I don't know what this is anymore. I've been calling them improv sessions, but hello, if you're new, hello, if you're keeping track of all the things going on and in the loop, hello too. So, I hope your day is going well, and I will start us off with some music and wait for others, and then once we get everything situated and the mood, then we'll get to the real stuff. So, I said that Mr. Dolan is having his birthday today? Yeah, Mr. Kevin Dolan? So, I will explain how I know him really quickly, and then I will try and do this happy birthday song without messing up. So, he was the director of our church youth band, Mr. Dolan was. And honestly, he is very classy in his musicianship. I love what he's doing with his songwriting, and I hope he keeps it up because it's great. If you haven't seen some of his albums, and honestly, I haven't seen all of his albums either, I love how they're so family friendly, but I would hope that if you do have kids, you guys check them out because they're great. And that's most of what I have to say about that. But then, as I said, also he's also a great musician, and I love working with him, partly because I think he was one of those who were really instrumental in helping me grow as a musician, as part of the church youth band, and he's just a fun person to be around. So this is my birthday song to him, and yeah, there's that. birthday to you. Happy birthday. birthday to you. I really enjoy working with you, and I wish we could spend some more time together. So here is me singing your birthday song. Let's celebrate in knowing each other as wonderful friends. And I know I just said I wish we could spend some time together, but I know you have things to do. So this is your birthday song. I hope you all can sing along. This is your birthday song. We wish you well. Happy birthday, I hope your family is well. Happy birthday, I hope your family is well. Happy birthday to you. And yeah, happy birthday. All right, and now I am going to play some more music because I just feel like that, and why not? I bet you guys will probably be entertained by how much this might end up being. Oh, yeah, and I just realized, along with the song, somebody asked me to play bluesy stuff. So I realized what I played was not bluesy. So this is for them because, yeah, there were a couple of people who actually wanted bluesy things. So let's see how well I can do with this. Sorry that wasn't completely blues. But you guys asked for bluesy and you didn't specify. So whoever asked for it, I'm sorry, but that's what you have. But there's that. And now for some, I guess, more formal things. I don't know if formal is the way to put it. I have said this a couple of times now, and I think I said it in the text of this video, but you have 7 days. Yes, 7 days to get your poetry featured through a live stream. It can be, as I said, it has to have a rhythm, because if you want me to read it in a good way, I am a musician, and I don't know, I think I just like rhythm. No, there's more to it. If you really want it to be a song, then yes, it would have to be in a lyrical format where I would have to play with it and try and figure it out. That is the other reason why, as I said earlier in one of my previous live streams, when I first mentioned the poetry last week, oh, that's when it was. Yes, last week. That it would have to fit that so that I could get to know it well and play with it and create it into something beautiful. So there's that. And I would also say it has to tell a story. I don't know if all songs tell stories. Maybe not all of them do. Some of them may not. But from what I have experienced, a lot of the catchy songs, they may not all tell a story, but they all make people happy. And I think the one thing that makes things happier, in my opinion, is when people are able to share stories. For those of you who aren't religious, it's fine, but I'm going to say Jesus did tell stories. He told parables. And a lot of the Old Testament was story-based, stories passed down from generations to generations. And also, everyone just loves a good story. So I would say that poem really has to tell a story. And those are the two, I guess, biggest requirements, other than it also has to fit under 1 to 2 minutes. Well, did I say under? Okay, it has to fit between 1 to 2 minutes worth of content, because these are going to be short. I know these live streams have been kind of long, but I'm trying my best to keep them under a certain time limit. Now, last week was just different, but hopefully everything will be back to normal now and should only take about 15 minutes, give or take. Or if I can be really good about it, 5 to 10 minutes. This live stream was definitely not the case. But we are trying to keep things as short as we can, because I know everybody else has things to do in their day, and they don't have a lot of time. And this is just kind of something for them on the go. This is for everyone who's on the move, who is, wanting to relax something, who's wanting to binge watch. It's for every occasion. So, yeah. Okay, Lauren Bush asks, how do you want the poem submitted? And I have said this a couple of times already throughout the Facebook. Look through the instructions, please, because I did say use the hashtag National Poetry Month, and if you tag me in the post, I will see it with your poem, and I bet it will be beautiful. So yes, I have said that in the written instructions, but again, I will make that clear here So again, use the hashtag National Poetry Month. If you guys can, feel free to upload a file with your poem on it, or if you are a Facebook user, use whatever means you can. I think they have an unlimited number of characters you can use on here. I know Twitter's not the case, and YouTube is kind of strange. And for those who are YouTube users primarily, I am really sorry. Because I don't know how that is going to happen. And sadly, I am not willing to share my email because there is a lot going on with college right now and my email is swamped. So I'm really sorry for that. But for those of you who are on Facebook and Twitter, for Twitter, if you want to try and upload a small file or just a file, and then tag me in the post, that's perfectly fine. And as I said, use the hashtag National Poetry Month. And then for Facebook users, since there's no character limit, you can just post it right on. And if you tag me in the post and you use that hashtag, I will definitely be able to see it. So I am really sorry, YouTube. But for the other two social media accounts that I use, there is what you can do. I'm sorry, Twitter, for the 100 and I don't know if it's 160 or 144. It's some character limit, but there is one way we could possibly get around it. The other way you might be able to, because I use an app called Seeing AI, which is designed to recognize photos using artificial intelligence to help me see what I'm seeing. And for those of you who are blind, feel free to let me know how that's going for you. If there's any things that you've encountered that I haven't yet, because most of what I've done is, use it primarily for text and that kind of thing. But if you guys happen to run into any problems, please feel free. I know I would love to know about such things before they happen to me. So feel free to talk to me about Seeing AI later through whatever means you want, either through private message or through email. It doesn't matter. Even though my email is swamped right now, feel free to talk to me about that. But with Seeing AI, I could also use a photo. So that's another way to submit it to me if you don't want to type the poem straight out. So that is what you can do for your submissions on the poem. Again, use the hashtag National Poetry Month and tag me in the post, and you should be good to go. And that is primarily what I have, although, as I said earlier, so I am able to post comments on YouTube now, yay, which means I will be back on YouTube next week, and I don't think I will be doing live streams here on Facebook until something else happens. And I'm hoping nothing else will happen, so expect things to be on YouTube from here on out. If you guys are having trouble finding my YouTube channel, it should just be my name. And I know there are a couple of other people who have the same name as me, but you should be able to find my channel just fine. So that is what I have in terms of my YouTube. And if you need me to go in, I can share the link to you real fast. So I can do that real quick. And then I can... Okay, sorry, I think the video cut out, but I am going to comment with my YouTube channel really quick, and then I will let you guys figure the rest of that out. There you go. So there you go. Oh, perfect. So my YouTube link is now posted up, so you can get onto my channel and you can see things. For those of you, yeah, there we go, who want to see it. And I will play one more song. As I said, this is already getting really long. But yeah, next week I'll be back on YouTube. So look for me there and not here. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Alright, so guys, I hope this is fun for you. Yeah, I hope this is fun for you, and I hope you've really enjoyed this so far. If you have any questions or comments or suggestions you'd like to make, please feel free to use the hashtag musical inspirations and to give me a post about what you would like to see. If you guys have any song requests, please also feel free to use that. As I have mentioned earlier multiple times. And I hope that you guys enjoy the rest of your night. Thanks, and shalom.